In the depths of America's remote forests, creatures of unimaginable nature lurk, creatures that have yet to be classified by modern science. Today we delve into the heart of these wildernesses, home to beings that continue to baffle and mesmerize us. Beings that stretch our understanding of what's possible in the world of fauna. Take a moment to imagine colossal, hirsute figures roaming the dense foliage, akin to the legendary Bigfoot, or perhaps bird-like entities sporting human faces, a concept that seems like it's been pulled straight out of a surreal dream. These are the sorts of undiscovered creatures that we're going to explore in our journey today. These creatures, whether real, imagined, or somewhere in between, have captured the imaginations of locals and explorers alike. Their elusive nature adds an extra layer of intrigue, making them a fascinating subject of study. Are you ready to venture into the unknown and uncover these forest mysteries? From the dense undergrowth emerged a creature unlike any other, a living myth perhaps, or a figment of wild imagination. Our journey begins in the lush greenery of Oregon, where the tales of Bigfoot echo through the towering pine trees. Local lumberjacks share stories of a creature, a towering giant covered in fur, with a footprint larger than any human's. They speak of its hauntingly human-like eyes and an eerie silence that seems to follow in its wake. An encounter that leaves even the bravest among them chilled to the bone. We then travel to the desolate landscapes of New Mexico, where the chupacabra prowls under the cover of darkness. Farmers and ranchers recount tales of livestock mysteriously drained of their blood with no predator in sight. They describe a creature unlike any known animal, with spiky back, glowing red eyes, and a chilling howl that echoes through the night. From the arid deserts, we move to the swamplands of Louisiana, where the rougarou is said to lurk. Locals tell of a creature, half human, half wolf, that roams the bayous under the moon's pale glow. Fishermen share tales of a beast with glowing eyes, a snarling snout, and a howl that could curdle the blood. A creature that, according to legend, is a human by day and a fearsome beast by night. Tourists, too, have had their share of encounters. In the dense forests of Washington, hikers speak of coming across the elusive Sasquatch. They recount the thrill of spotting something large and furry moving through the trees, of hearing a deep, guttural call that reverberates through the wilderness. A sighting that leaves them with a sense of awe and a story they'll never forget. In the remote corners of New Jersey, campers tell tales of the Jersey Devil, a creature with the body of a kangaroo, the head of a horse, and wings like a bat. They speak of a chilling scream that pierces the quiet of the night, of a shadowy figure that flits through the trees, leaving behind a trail of mystery and fear. In the misty mountains of West Virginia, travelers share stories of the Mothman, a creature with glowing red eyes and enormous wings. They describe an encounter that leaves them shaken, of a creature that seems to emerge from the depths of their worst nightmares. Each of these sightings and encounters, as varied as they are, share a common thread of mystery and intrigue. They speak of creatures that defy logic and understanding, of experiences that leave an indelible mark on those who witness them. They paint a picture of a world that exists just beyond the edge of our known reality. These encounters, as baffling as they are, only scratch the surface of the enigma we're about to delve deeper into. What happens when a hiker stumbles upon an extraordinary creature, or when a local spots something unusual in the woods? Let's delve into the narratives of these witnesses who have encountered the unknown. Imagine for a moment the tranquility of a solo hike, interrupted by the sight of a creature unlike anything you've ever seen. One moment you're taking in the beauty of the forest, the next you're face to face with the unknown. How would you react? Fear? Fascination? A mix of both, perhaps? This is exactly what happened to a hiker named John. He recalls the encounter with a sense of awe and terror. The creature he saw was not menacing, but its sheer size and unfamiliar features had him frozen in his tracks. The encounter lasted just a few seconds, but it left an indelible mark on his life. Then there's the tale of a local named Sarah. While tending to her garden one afternoon, she spotted what she describes as a giant, shadowy figure disappearing into the trees. It was a fleeting glimpse, yet enough to stir up a whirlpool of emotions: intrigue, excitement, and a hint of fear. And of course, there are those who approach these accounts with skepticism, like Ranger Mike, who's spent over 20 years patrolling these forests. He's seen his fair share of wildlife, yet remains unconvinced about the existence of these extraordinary creatures. But even Mike admits that there are things in the forest that can't be easily explained. These are just a few examples of the countless stories that have emerged from the depths of these forests. Each encounter, whether filled with fear or fascination, leaves an indelible mark on the lives of those who witness these creatures. They provide us with a fascinating glimpse into the unknown, challenging our understanding of the world around us. Though these experiences vary wildly, they all share one common thread: the undeniable existence of something extraordinary. What do we really know about these creatures? Can we trust the evidence at hand? The question of evidence is a tricky one. In a world full of advanced technology, where photo and video editing tools are at everyone's fingertips, the line between authentic proof and fabricated evidence is often blurred. Nevertheless, the evidence we have to date is both fascinating and perplexing. Let's start with the photographs. Many images have surfaced over the years, claimed to be of these elusive creatures. Some show shadowy figures lurking in the undergrowth, others depict creatures of enormous size, far from any known species. These photos often provoke intense debate among skeptics and believers alike. Can they be trusted? Are they genuine sightings or clever hoaxes? The jury, it seems, is still out. Then there are the videos. Grainy footage, shaky camera work, objects moving in the distance. These videos often raise more questions than they answer. Yet, they provide a tantalizing glimpse into what might be lurking in the remote forests of our country. Footprints, too, have been discovered. Impressions in the mud, indentations in the snow, marks on the forest floor. These physical traces suggest creatures of significant size and weight. But again, are these the footprints of unknown creatures or the result of natural phenomena or even human intervention? Moving on, let's consider the other physical evidence. Foliage disturbed, trees scratched, nests found in unlikely places. These signs suggest the presence of an animal. But what animal remains a mystery? In analyzing this evidence, we must tread carefully. The temptation to believe is strong, but we must also consider the possibility of hoaxes, misinterpretations, or even mistakes. Theories abound, from undiscovered species to visitors from another world. Each piece of evidence adds another layer to the enigma. The evidence, as compelling as it may be, still leaves room for countless questions. Will we ever unravel the mystery of these creatures? Or will they remain forever hidden in the remote forests of the United States, their existence a tantalizing question mark? Only time will tell. As we stand on the brink of the unknown, we can only speculate about these forest dwellers. We've journeyed through a whirlwind of sightings, encounters, and evidence, all painting a picture of the enigmatic creatures said to dwell in the remote forests of the United States. Let us recap the journey. We've heard tales of towering figures, heard strange, unidentifiable sounds echoing through the trees, and seen blurry images that hint at the existence of something extraordinary. We've met locals whose lives have been indelibly marked by their encounters with the unknown, their stories adding to the rich tapestry of lore surrounding these elusive entities. We've examined evidence, photographic and physical, that suggests we are not alone in these forests. Footprints of unrecognizable origin, fur samples that don't match any known species, and images that defy easy explanation. Each piece of evidence a tantalizing hint of the creatures that may dwell just beyond our understanding. And yet, for all the sightings, stories, and evidence, we find ourselves in the throes of an ongoing debate. Skeptics argue that these creatures are nothing more than figments of our imagination, fueled by our innate fear of the unknown and our desire for discovery. Believers, on the other hand, argue that the sheer volume of evidence and the consistency of sightings across different locations cannot be easily dismissed. So, what are the possible explanations? Could these creatures be undiscovered species, hidden away in the depths of these forests? Could they be known animals, misidentified due to poor visibility or fear? Or could they be something else entirely, something that challenges our understanding of the world? The mystery remains unsolved, but the curiosity is far from extinguished. We are left teetering on the edge of discovery, our minds open to the possibilities that lie hidden in the shadows of the forest. In the end, we are left only with the promise of more discoveries to come.